Hey everyone, welcome back to Ron Loves Mystery, and today we are finally playing Scene Investigators. I've been waiting for this game for, I believe, 3 years. Like, it's been on my wish list since forever. So I'm so excited. Ooh, we are experienced detectives. I promise that, okay?
Hello, Agent. I am your personal assistant for this exam. Please enter your name.
That would be Ron.
Is this the name you want recorded in our database?
Yeah.
Creating your data file. Recording complete. Welcome to the crime scene reconstruction room. Prior to the exam, here are some important notes to go through. First, observe each scene carefully. Analyze everything on site and pay close attention to seemingly insignificant details. Second, not all interactable objects are important,
I
and
figured.
not all that are non-interactable are unimportant. You have to decide which ones can help with the investigation. Third, when there aren't enough evidence present in the crime scene, you will need to trust your intuition, fill in the missing gaps, and make smart, calculated assumptions. Fourth, when all else fails, don't give up. Take a break. Comb through the crime scene again and revisit the clues previously gathered with fresh eyes.
Oh.
One last thing. For the sake of the exam, certain elements in the crime scene have been removed or omitted on purpose. This is not a mistake, but a test to see if you, the agent, are able to solve the case despite the missing elements.
So is this operating as like a
Now that we've
demo?
gone through them, let's do a
Like a
preliminary recap,
tutorial?
shall we? This has no bearings on your overall grade. It's to see if you've come to grasp with the fundamentals of the exam to come. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Understood. Loading preliminary trial.
I'm so excited.
Loading complete. Good luck.
The police have arrested a man they suspect to be about to rob a bank. They confiscated items found in the van the man was standing by. The police were able to get the man to give up the names of his accomplices. It is suspected that the man and his accomplices might also be involved in the purse snatching of Helen Turner. However, all the police have are the items from the getaway van, the criminal records of the 3 men that were going to rob the bank, and the incident report from Helen Turner. Using what is available, can you answer these questions asked in this case file? Ooh. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Let's see. So. Oh. How do we open this? Okay, description, newspaper master plan, split, uh, chain of custody, Mason Widmark, Richard Nielsen, Alan Jones, Casey Maverick. Okay, let's put that back. Ooh, some money. We got money. It's quite a bit of money. 2, 4, 6, 10, 15, 20, 25. So at 630? 630? Okay. I'm pretty slow with the maths. You know, we don't do math here. Ooh, this is weird. Okay. It's kind of hard to scroll around. Okay, Helen Turner. enter file. Do I open it? No, I guess not. Okay, let's quit. The van location, initial arrest, Clover Bank, ATM, cart convenience, location of the incident, wake up call. Oh, I didn't know we could crouch that low. Supreme Burgers. Oh, there's a phone. Are you sure we can trust this guy? He seems all over the place. I know you hate unpredictability, but we've already seen what he can do. I'm sure it'll be fine. Lorenzo vouched for him personally. Bah, I hate Lorenzo as well, but someone that has his respect must be at least somewhat capable. Okay, so I do have a little notepad and pen. So let's write down Lorenzo, his name. Okay. I overheard something real interesting. $600 cash. It'll be real quick, and it's on its way. Okay, well, we've seen the cash. Boss told us don't use this number if it's not related to the job. You're too loyal to that guy. Isn't he younger than you? We go a long way back. Besides, there's rumors that he was already stealing big time at just 8 years old. In that sense, he's my senior. Psh, whatever. You in it or not, we can split it 50-50. Send me the details on my other phone. I'll decide then. What's that? 10509. Hmm. 10509. So this is October 1st, 2009. So okay, this was October 5th. 2009, and this is October 2nd, 2009. Interesting. Oh, there's some cigarettes. Can't do anything with them though. Are we sure I can? Oh, there we go. So you have to actually like scroll through. Helen Turner. Okay. 449 Waterhole Avenue, Portland, Oregon. I wonder if we can see phone, mint green case. Okay, we even got the value of her phone and all this stuff. She had $40 cash on her. I'm sorry. My my external hard drive was messing up. Frank Carter. Oh, they're actually using real pictures. Wow. Some of those are kind of hard to read. Petty theft. Okay. Carter's known for having done forgeries, but it was never proven and he was never convicted. Interesting. Oh, that guy looks scary. Chad Harris. Huh. Released in February of 2009 for good behavior. Armed robbery, targeted banks, identity theft. Interesting. Something else that's interesting too is that since he was released in February of 2009, he would be available during the time. Anthony Young. Breaking and entering. Con money from women. Petty theft. Stole from the elderly. Do better. Come on. Anybody else? Okay. All right. I was at home for pretty much the whole evening. Or for pretty much the whole morning. I went to Wake Up Call Cafe to meet up with my friend around 2 p.m. Nothing of note happened. I just told my friend that the news had announced the winning numbers of a lottery I played and I had won some money. I was going to cash it in today. We had plans to meet up again to celebrate. I left the cafe about 45 minutes later. I headed towards Cart Convenience, and that was around the time that I got knocked over by a man coming up from behind me. Next thing I knew, I was watching him turn around the left corner with my purse in his hands. You never really think such things would happen to you until they do. All I remember is that he was a bit taller than me and he had dark hair and light skin. As soon as I was able to gather my wits, I asked a passerby to call police. Okay, so Helen is the victim. What did she say he looked like? Okay, dark hair, light skin. I mean, to be honest, that's all of them, right? Helen Turner, 67 at Quick and Fast. I wonder if there's anything else on the bottom of... So, which questions are we asking here? Who was the getaway driver? Who was involved in stealing Helen Turner's purse? Okay. Can we actually see, like, where she lived? So, what did that say again? Oh, we also have to look at this, right? My master plan. Lorenzo will send all of us exact date. Okay, so Lorenzo was responsible for sending this message. So I'm going to write down the phone number that's associated with Lorenzo. 348 567 4566. So that was Lorenzo that did that. Part 1 of swap, 3:15 to 3:35, 20-minute window, every second counts, be in positions, 3:15 sharp, get in, get out. Minimum security at this time, 3:15, 3:35, security returns from swap. Second part of swap, 3:35 to 3:55, too much activity, plan B. Activity returns to normal at like 4:10ish. May have to resort to robbery at gunpoint. Plan C, wait another month, don't have time. Split 55% man with the plan, 15% helper, 25% getaway driver, 5% for Lorenzo. Do we have her winning ticket? I guess we don't. But we do have some information about the split of the money. We go a long way back. Besides, this is from when he was already stealing big time at just 8 years old. So, wait. $92. Mm. Let's see something. Time to do some math. So he's 28. Well, they're 10 years apart. So he must be talking about. Did he say armed robberies or just theft? He was stealing big time, yeah. Which means that he was talking about Frank Carter. So that means that the person that owns this phone is Chad Harris. Ooh. And Frank Carter let's see. Yeah. There's an 8-year difference between. Okay. So Chad Harris is the person that was sending the text messages. Frank Carter is the guy that is being talked about in this message. Yeah, so Frank Carter is the boss. Which kind of makes sense since he has the most experience, it seems. And if that is the case, then that means this 348 number, this 348752 number, 1330, would be, what's his name? Anthony Young? Let's see if we can gather any more information. I hate Lorenzo as well, but someone that has his respect must be at least somewhat capable. Seems all over the place. We'll send the details on my other phone. I'll decide then. I overheard something real quick. Interesting. $600 cash. It'll be quick and it's on its way. We can split it 50-50. This was a different plan though than the original plan. So I'm not sure it relates to that other split that's in the documents. So this would be Anthony Young, this 752 number. And Frank Carter is the boss, and he doesn't seem to be um, related to the phone messages, probably because he didn't want to get caught. Okay, let's... Anything up under here? Just gotta check, you know? Okay, let's see. Where did she live? 449 Waterhole Avenue. Where is Waterhole? Is it even on here? Ah. I feel like it would be on here though. Like maybe I'm overlooking it, or maybe it really isn't on here. I guess it's not. No. Let's keep it moving. Okay, this is her phone. 503-084-4194. 213-052-8434. And these numbers don't match either of the numbers that were on the phone. And this happened on October 5th, 2009. So do we have Lorenzo? Well, then really, I believe Lorenzo would be the one that would be driving. Oh, wait. I made a mistake here because it says you're too loyal to that guy. Isn't he younger than you? And then he goes, we go a long way back. Besides, there's rumors that he was already stealing big time at just 8 years old. In that sense, he's my senior. So I actually got that wrong. Like I looked at that and read that wrong and did not understand what I was reading. So Doing some quick maths here. Yeah, Chad is the one that committed identity theft when he was 8. I think that's really what that's referring to. Yeah. So Chad Harris is not the owner of the phone. So Chad is actually the boss. Now, whoever is older, I mean, there's 2 people that are older than him. So we got Frank and we've got Anthony. How did we know that Anthony was the 752 number? Or was that just my assumption? Because it could be either Frank or Anthony. Okay, those are the winning numbers. Oh, so she got 4. Because that's how much money they stole. So that was her matching number. Or she matched 4 numbers. Lorenzo is definitely not the getaway driver. The man with the plan is most likely Chad Harris. So that leaves either Anthony or Frank. And what do we know about Anthony and Frank? Well, Frank... and he's known for having done forgeries. Van location was by Granite Row, Clover Bank. Yeah, this is the person who did the getaway driving. Hmm. What else is who was the getaway driver? Jeez. I feel like I'm gonna have to like make an educated guess here. Oh, so she was going to Clover Bank. Monthly swap. When did this happen? What time? Date of death. Okay, 3:10 p.m. So yeah, this happened before. Beaten positions 3:15 sharp. Anything happen at 3:15? This was at 2:20. Yeah, this wasn't during that day. So either of them could have done this. Hmm. Yeah. So where did the extra $30 come from? It says she had 40. 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Oh, wait. Oh, there's an extra 10 back there. So she did have 40. She had 40 and then she won 600 from the lottery ticket. Gosh, this is hard. It's making me think. Portland ID, Helen Turner. Okay. Mint green case. Okay. What was her statement? She met up with her friend around 2 p.m. Nothing of note happened. I just told my friend the news had announced the winning numbers of a lottery I played, and I had won some money. I was going to cash it in today. We made plans to meet up again to celebrate. I left the cafe around 45 minutes later, so that would be what, 2:45 p.m. I headed towards Carl Convenience and was around that time I got knocked over by a man. Next thing I knew, I was watching him turn around the left corner with my purse in his hands. 2:45 in the phone. Was there a message around that time? Oh. So he overheard the conversation at the cafe. Yeah, because there's nothing in here in his plan about going to the cafe. Supreme Burgers, location of incident, wake up call, cafe. Here we go. Yeah, so she walked across the street. Bam. Cart convenience. Did I see that in here? Cart convenience? No. Or is that the convenience store that she was going to... I'm like really looking at this thing. Wow, this goes pretty deep. Like, what's the purpose of this beer can? Is it to say that someone went to the convenience store? The band and his accomplices might also be involved. The items from the getaway van. Sticks. Does this thing tell us who smokes? It doesn't tell us who smokes or who drinks. That's so strange that her home phone number is different from her work phone number, but she's a housewife. So essentially she works from home. So, like, that's kind of a little weird. What do I want to do? Maybe I need to look at the phone a little more. 10:30 p.m. That was the day before. I just wish we knew who this number was. This is absolutely the person that stole the money. Like, how do we even guess that? Like, let's see. Frank Carter, Anthony Young. Let's see. Mm, I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. Oh,
Well
okay.
done. You've passed this case
One
file.
question answered correctly.
Understood.
I wish it would tell you
You will
like
be
which
using the
answer you
virtual
got
selection
correct,
window during the exam.
but okay.
To pass the exam, you are required to solve all case files. A grade will be given for each attempted case file. You are free to retry them as many times as you want to improve your grades. It's important to note that the latest grade will always override the previous one, even if it's lower.
Oh shoot.
Let's proceed. Which case file would you like to tackle?
So we've got 4 cases. Let's do missing. Oh, these are like. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh, we did this one in the demo. Interesting.
Loading Bloodbath. Loading complete. Good luck.
Wait, did I want to do that one? Hold on. What if I just? Ooh. We've had a number of recent complaints about drinking occurring throughout the offices. Due to the current influx of these complaints, we will address our stance here. Do not drink during work hours. Drinking is an adequate manner to alleviate the stresses felt doing this job. We understand this and we will refuse any manner of taking that away from you. However, during work hours, we ask that you remain sober. Drinking inside the office is perfectly okay during lunch hours or off time. Wait, what? Huh? How does that make sense? If anyone is caught drinking during work hours, they will have a strike on their record. If one's work is determined to have taken a dip in productivity and we discover that consumption of alcohol is the cause, a strike will be placed on their record. Do good out there. T.R. Sheridan. That's strange. What in the Interesting. What's this? Oh, it's kind of laggy. Okay. Why is this drawer open? Witness name Grant Samuel Mendoza. So Samuel Mendoza. Cashier at Pizza Grotto, New York City. Yes. Sober, yes. Drinker, no. Drug user, no. Health issue, yes. Asthma. Okay, that's his doctor. Mr. Grant was questioned lightly due to being second cousin of victim number 3. He's currently not suspected of anything. Desired knowledge of victim number 3 and suspect number 14. Only real physical tie to case is his car resembled eyewitness descriptions of the car make and model. However, his color does not match. Oh, jeez. Wait. Invalid report. Check with partner for issues. Why is he still reporting my files to Harry? All records henceforth sealed. Reference to this will only be derived from reports submitted by Detective Snyder. He's still going through my reports before turning his in. Why is he always doing this shit to me? He's stealing the case for himself now. What the hell is this? He's doing it again. He's taking over my shit. I hate Michael Snyder. I hate him. I hate him so much. I hate him. 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 Okay. We hate Michael Snyder. What are we even being asked? What is in the package by the exit? Was the gun the killer using the standard issue? Who died by the office doorway? Who was the dirty cop? How many people were murdered? Was Harry Baker in a reasonable state of mind, yes or no? Which prisoner was in interrogation room number 1? It's a lot of questions. Oh, shit. So nothing here that we can actually use. So this is interrogation room 2. Wow. The evidence is sufficient. Okay. So really, what are we looking for here? Wow. Yeah, this is a bloodbath. I see why they named it that. Area is inaccessible for exam. Okay. So where are we to find the murder weapon? Anything down here? How about in the trash? Should we start counting the bodies? 1. This one? Huh. I wonder if this coffee was poisoned. Because there's nothing here indicating any blood. 1, 2, 3. Unlock office and open equipment lockers. Water fern, take morning walk. Gun range, just meeting with Dick. Is that what that says? Okay. Meet with Miss Tebas. Lock doors for office. Unlock office and open equipment lockers. Lunch with Dick and Jimmy. Lunch with Jimmy and Dick. General meeting. Lunch with Jimmy. Meet with Tebas. Anything about an interrogation in here? Meet with Philip Clements. Lunch with Dick. Discuss the Carl Tristan situation. No Jimmy today. Case sensitive. Lunch with Jimmy. He's paying. Meet with Tebas. Unlock office and open equipment lockers. Take a morning walk. Okay. We'll look back into that. So I counted 3 bodies so far, right? 1, 2. This is interrogation room 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will look at that in just a second. Okay. Oh, we've got some names. So this is like, I feel like I'm so zoomed in to the game. Like, oh shit. Is that what I think it is? Looks like drugs to me. Spicy juice. Carbonated soft drink. I love spicy foods, but I'm not really sure that I'd be drinking some spicy drink. Susan Bolts. Personal loans. Payday and loans. We can get you a loan as soon as now. Nakamura bugged me today after lunch about if Susan could offer a smaller type deal, but I told him she wouldn't. He wants petty change, enough to buy fountain drinks and ramen probably. Susan already expressed that she wasn't interested unless he had enough to pay off his already late rental charges and then some. I told him to just harass Mike for some change, if it's just for snacks and shit like that. I mean, he's always got cash just lying around. I know Mike might not help, given his dislike for the guy, but it'd be worth a try. Nakamura just turned and left. Seems like that put him into one of his moods. It's been a long day. There's just been so much going on in our current case. Both Mike and I hit the mother lode. This is the holy witness we've been waiting for. She's going to break the entire case against Carl Tristan. From her notes, we can read that the 11 kilograms of DDP-39 that the company was transporting was switched out at the last second for another trucker. Tristan didn't mishandle the insider stuff. He was either set up or a very unfortunate victim of pure coincidence. Whatever it is, this is enough evidence for us to pull this out of the fridge and grab any warrants that we'll need. I just need Baker to not keel over and die. I found him on the corner of Swiss and Western this morning. He was a complete wreck. Dragged him here in the car. He's a liability right now. That evidence for his case a few weeks back went missing. I'm 90% sure he just partied all night with the final portion of it. Nakamura may be the largest hiring blunder we had in the last decade, but if Harry doesn't shape up and stop running afoul, then even Nakamura may seem like a decent partner. And if this goes on just a little more, we'll have to really confront him. Have the back seat washed before the party next week. Maybe he threw up in the car? I'd rather that Nakamura and Mike not constantly try and get in each other's way. The bickering is constant on most normal days. They are often testy after their individual morning walks. I think they likely run into each other and fight. Today is exactly one of those days. They come back in at the same time and were complaining about something that I care too little to understand. I really did try and ease the tension, but Mike was playing hard ass. Hell, it got to the point that Nakamura got quiet. It set Mike off and he understood to shut up. Baker just watched the entire show. He was waxing his swords. He gets some type of sick pleasure watching all of this. I can feel it. If Nakamura is the nutcase and Baker's the lost cause. I got to meet him today. He looked healthy. Seems fine. He's unusually well for someone in his shoes. Rather kind for someone who's had all their stuff taken from them. The bank literally got rid of all his possessions. His health is good and he's showing no signs of relapse from his prior issues. Would span a days too. Baker was yanked from his case this morning. Mike is now in charge of the questioning of Philip Clements tomorrow. So maybe Mike is the dirty cop. From what I've heard, the man's just going to get some potentially heavy charges, but they're also offering a massive deal if he happens to just babble long enough about his friends out on the street. I don't think Mike is very excited. I think he respected Baker enough that he's peeved at all of this. He never liked Darren since he fudged the big case last year. Those two will be messy. Baker was passive, a little too passive. He immediately ordered a plane ticket over the phone. Lots of mumbling. He's been acting off since his last shootout. So, Baker could be a possible shooter? Let's see. Because one of the questions were, who was the dirty cop? That could be Baker. I wish it had a drop-down menu. I mean, I don't want to, like, guess and check. Oh, you can take pictures. That's new. Richard Nicholas Bolts. Keep the road safe. Stephen Moss went missing. Oh, I was like, why is it so zoomed in? And it was because I was zoomed in. That's why. Richard Bolts. Yeah, that matches, right? Yep. So this is Richard's office. Anything on the calendar? Behind the badge. Highway Patroller of the Year, Richard Bolts. We're overjoyed that the city of Brindler has been able to rise again and claim 2 of the 3 annual awards that our state hands out. Okay, summer 1973, he was noted as the quickest in his class, as the one with the most leadership potential by the instructor. I would like to thank my wife, Chief, and the state for being able to give me the courage and fortitude to do my job. All right. We'll be covering Brindler's other Officer of the Year, Catherine Page. Oh, what's this? Laws and regulations? It's quite a lot to read. So the current legislation has pushed for new state employee screening and additional provisions in the state's rights to fire or suspend employees given that they are suffering under one or more of the later listed conditions. So initially these rules and regulations were to rule out candidates with mental or emotional disorders, but not grounds for dismissal. Okay, so they did screenings. The screen out model aims at determining if a candidate is at low risk for engaging in ineffective or counterproductive job behaviors, does not imply a prediction that the individual will exhibit high levels of job performance. Alcoholism, okay. So this must be properly observed for a set amount of time before action can be used against the offending officer. Clinical depression, multiple personality disorder. By the way, as a therapist myself, it's not called multiple personality disorder any longer. It's dissociative identity disorder. Post-traumatic stress disorder, okay. Schizophrenia. So that's what they were trying to screen for, to make sure that officers could do their jobs. I don't know if this is specifically for officers. It sounds like more so like a generalized, like, state job kind of thing. Ammunition Copperhead family. Why do you have... Hey. Hey, you're going to the gun range. Turn keys over to Nakamura. Some small dinner with Nakamura and Susan. She's asking if I can buy more potato salad. Potato salad. That's interesting that things were written for 9/27, but nothing actually happened on that day. Like the date was written for 9/27. Write recommendations for Mendoza. Faulkner needs report. Morning Road incident, 1972. Look up. Call Mary. Facts Chief. Weekly breakdown. Facts Judge K. Average gunfight too short for Sun City. Running killer cases. Kid shattered Harry's rear view. Get another replacement. Tell Mike and Nakamura to clean cubicles. Mortimer hit last week. Could be related to Team Biker Gang. Stocks for BL. RQ rose up again. Todd's father was home during murder. Secretary says not able to meet. Do a background check on Harry. Susan needs more business cards. Judge K wakes up at 9. Don't disturb sleep. Janitor said that one of the clocks is an hour behind. Make sure to buy a new one. Maybe batteries are low. Okay, let's write that down. The clock is an hour behind. I wonder what that changes for us. Like, if the clock is an hour behind, like, what does that change for us? Okay, let's see. Okay, this is his business card. Okay, so we got Richard's office. So far, I only saw 3 dead people. Receive docs from guard. Need proper procedure. He's got a lot of sticky notes, or she does. Senior detective. What's the senior detective? Okay. Use mixer. Figure out pH level for evidence from county. Arm movement is impossible. Upper arm, should it move? Interesting. Behind bars. Lunar Cafe. New Age stalking. Plumbing for idiots. Case of the vanishing visitor. You can say no. Speak now or hold your peace. John of the streets. Lies of the angel. Stargazers. Okay, 2019, The End. Dilemma, a true story of murder. What is this? Call Sergeant Grady about serving. Sergeant Grady is escorting Phil. Get Samantha to look at license plates for A69F7. Wait. Okay, so where's Samantha's office? I just want to see if this is like correlating. Hi. Oh, Nakamura. This is Nakamura's office. Josh Taylor. Harry has the photo I took. Okay. I wonder if he's talking about those photos. Oh. Are all of these the same? I mean, it makes sense that, you know, he would have ammunition. Now that I think about it, like, they're in a building, like, you know, police headquarters. They're in a building. They're in a police headquarters. So, I mean, it makes sense that there are guns available. What's not exactly making sense is what the fuck happened. Those are Richards. Oh, wow. Whoa. So there's more. 4, 5. So we got 5 dead people. Out of order. I lied. We've got 6 dead people. Wait, is this Oh, there's Harry. So, what's the picture that he was talking about? See if Jim and Postal can get package to slip in. Maybe buy a bigger object and sneak inside. Floppy 1 of 8. J case has to be submitted formally. Maybe that's Joshua? Kyle Baker. Get audio of admission. Huh. Pastor says kid had no issues. Kid's name was Peter Jose. Friend says Peter had issues. Only direct evidence. Submit for now. I've tried to send the package now from 3 different places, but they keep avoiding this stuff. I even tried to pay just the guy to look the other way. Cannot send it. We rounded up a few of the downtown kids tonight. They were taking pot shots with their BB guns. Darren told me to cool down again. They shot out my rearview mirror. Still can't send the package out. At this point, Kyle will never get it. I hope he can understand. I've tried real hard this time to get things in order. I had to shoot a guy tonight. I'm going to the bar, or maybe I'll just roll about downtown and stare at the lights. I'm sorry, I had to shoot someone again. Twice this week now. I'm sorry, it was a teen this time. SN. Chief woke me up at my desk this morning. He asked me a day or two if he should be worried. I told him I was running okay. I don't like office duty. There'll probably be another month of this. I need help. I need to get out of here. All I do now is drink and write papers. That's where I was going with that in my mind, actually, that he was the one drinking a lot. There's nothing here. I still haven't talked to Kyle. And I'm stuck here doing these goddamn papers, and now I can only listen to Darren complain about things. Chief told me I cannot drink in the office anymore. It's affecting me. Bullshit. It's the only thing that can help me right now. I'm going to go crazy. I've been really testy again. I need to go to the bar, but I cannot do it right now. Need to be clean, even if only for just another few days. I don't want it to end like it did last time. The only good thing is now I can do what I want. My flight leaves tomorrow evening. I ain't staying around here. I need to meet with him face to face. Okay. Call her back next week. So these are likely just work notes. Mom's number. Mom's name is Jasmine. Ask N if you can take a call. School says call back tomorrow. School says no record of history. Plane leaves tomorrow. Get plane ticket. Miss Jose still wants to talk. Send flowers. Oh, I was just seeing what that was. Call the mother. Can we call her? Judge K is still sick. Gil was murdered here, but his body was found in Drint. Get more floppies. Ah, the days of floppy disk. Okay, let's look at this. US 9mm, P9, or R9. He's in the clear. ACC to tip. September 12th. Isn't that the same day that, like, he wrote that weird shit? No, August 28th. What happened September 12th? Well, he doesn't have any kind of record here. September 10th, what day is that? September 10th is, okay, here, this is 12. All right. I don't know where I was going with that. Inspection procedure. So the MacArthur Road Incident Case Report. September 22nd, 1998. Reporting regarding the morning incident on MacArthur Road and Main Street. Detective Nakamura and I witnessed two young kids, dealing with some unidentified baggies by the gas station. Confiscate 3 200-milligram bags of powder, evidence 1. Both suspect 1 and 2 were assumed to have been underage from just their appearance. We caught up to suspect 1, but suspect 2 ran. I pursued while Nakamura cuffed suspect 1. Suspect 2 ran for a white van at the other end of the nearby parking lot. Suspect 3, the older Caucasian male, was inside the van. When he saw me chasing the kid, he turned the vehicle off and proceeded to raise his arms into the air. Suspect 2 pulled a pistol at this point while running. I fired 3 shots by the time he turned to face me. The 2 bullets lodged themselves in his throat and one got his right hand. I don't believe at the time of this initial report that he was able to fire a shot, but I'm unsure and awaiting further evidence. I've requested suspect 2's firearm to be examined for gunpowder residue and suspect 2's hand to be examined as well. General officers eventually arrived on scene alongside EMS. Suspect 2 bled out before me. EMS was unable to stabilize him. Suspect 1 and 3 were escorted to the country station by officers. I received a question from another officer on the scene, and I want to answer it here in writing. Nakamura's method of detaining suspect 1 may seem to have been brutal, and I cannot say that I personally saw the arrest, but the suspect in general was uncooperative. The bruises and the such may or may not have already been on the suspect prior to our encounter. I am unsure, and I'd rather simply say that just because Nakamura's aggressiveness has been noted in the past, that it may not have been the cause for the wounds for this particular case. Suspect 1 will be questioned by us early tomorrow. Suspect 3 will be questioned in 3 days. If I am pulled from the case due to the incident, I request that Detective Snyder or Bolts be given oversight of the downtown operations. Nakamura has been overly hasty on the previous 2 cases, showing questionable judgment. And though I trust him, I'd rather a more senior officer replace me. Huh. September 22nd. Harry Baker. Yeah, that would fuck anybody up. Yeah. So, what day did that actually happen? September 22nd. Yeah. That was right before he made that last report. Uh, what's that? 500 WNS .50 AE revolver. The prize for winning the NV sharpshooting state competition of 1994. Always keep it loaded and you'll go far. Is that it? Like, how am I supposed to know? Long gun competition of 1986. In appreciation of your many years dedicated to service in our country and to your talent as a veteran sharpshooter, we salute you. I wonder if he was dealing with PTSD. And it wasn't just the shootings. And maybe the shootings like triggered him. Kyle Cropper. Voided contraband. Due to the current state and current county policies, we're sorry to inform you that the package was not permitted to be sent out from any of our local offices until we gain clearance. To start the procedure and gain the right paperwork, please call. Okay. So what are we... That was one of our questions. Like, is it a gun? Like, is it the rifle? Bartholomew Baker, Lieutenant in the United States Union Cavalry. Oh, his dad. Maybe. So, who was the dirty cop? How many people were murdered? 6. Was Harry Baker in a reasonable state of mind? Yes or no? How do you answer that question? I just thought about that. Like, what exactly is a reasonable state of mind? Especially given that he possibly had PTSD and he literally had to shoot several people. I mean, whether he had to or not is questionable. But he decided to shoot several people. Like, that was what he needed to do to get his job done. I'm not really sure I agree because I don't know the situation. But, very questionable. Anyway, happy birthday, Kyle. I hope you enjoyed turning 15. I know your mother likely threw a great party. I hope you had a good time with your friends. I'm sorry that I missed your birthday. I had tickets, but there was a last minute incident over here that I had to take care of. Next time I promise to be there. I'm sorry. I hope this gift reaches you in time and you can enjoy it. I may not always be there, and the past 15 years makes that evident. But I want to pass this on to you as it was given to me. This has been in our family for many, many generations, and it has belonged to your great great grandfather. Okay, that's who Bartholomew Baker is. I would hope that you can use this as an inspiration and to pass on eventually to your own children. I may not be there, but our family is. So, she gave him this. A gun? She gave him a gun? Like, the fuck? And who is this for? Kyle. Who is Kyle? He keeps saying hello. Call Jeannie about order 0917. Let's see, hold on. Red X shipping label. It's £4. Oh, it's from Harry Baker. Wait a minute. What the fuck was Harry sending? I just realized. Oh my god. Y'all. That is a Payne's Creek killing reference. Stephen Moss was the detective that was investigating the Payne's Creek killings. Observe before approaching. Person is known to have PTSD. What in the world? Yeah, wow. That is a full on reference. That is so cool. I love that they added that in there. I didn't even think that, like, it didn't click to me, but that's neat. Hmm. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to remember who Kyle. Okay. Who the is Kyle? Who is Kyle? At this point, Kyle will never get it. Oh, okay. Cannot send the package from 3 different places, but they keep voiding this stuff. I even tried to pay the guy to look the other way. Cannot send it. We rounded up a few of the downtown kids tonight. They were taking pot shots with their BB guns. They're telling me to cool down. Still can't send out the package. At this point, Kyle will never get it. I hope he understands. I've tried real hard this time to get things in order. Okay. I feel I feel like I would be not diligent enough if I just put like the gift was a gun. You know, like it I think it's a rifle, like a gun, but I don't really know for sure, like 100%. And so, do I like just put that there? Hmm. Oh. When printing this ticket off of our website on the World Wide Web, please be sure to keep 3 copies. The first is for the official at the front desk of the airlines. The second is in case the official takes your first copy, so you can still verify yourself with the attendant at the gate. The third as a backup copy for your own records. Interesting. Okay, so this is a morning and noon shift schedule. Escort of prisoner 1 and 2 to respective interrogation cells. Transfer of keys to Snyder. Questioning of prisoners switch at 12:45. Lunch break begins. Harry in charge of watching over prisoners. Lunch break is over. Baker meeting with department head. Reacquired equipment check over by Bolts. Bolts reconfirm with department head about reacquired equipment. Baker is officially on paid leave. Please refer to Snyder for respective cases. I'm wondering if Baker killed most of these people, just given with the gun on his desk. But also, oh, I was like, is that blood? No, it's not. Interesting. It's really hard to like Trent 50 AE. AE. Bullet size too large for Jay's issue. What's this? Get refill. It's weird. It doesn't actually open. I didn't see this earlier. I think we're in Harry's room. Oh no, we're in Nakamura's. Wait. They're watching. He didn't write anything in here. Oh. I forgot my... Why didn't he write the date? I forgot my wallet today at home. I couldn't enter the office until Richard opened the door for me. I wish I had him as a partner. He never complains. He's just quiet and gets things done. He next to never talks at all. At least I can't really remember any time off the top of my head. Harry's quiet, but in a way that makes you worry from time to time, especially when he's really drunk. Cannot pay off my rent this month. Need money really soon, like hella soon. Mike doesn't have a kind shred in his heart. Was an ass about lunch the other day too. Oop. The fat tub of lard came in panting today during lunch. I told him to try using pig insulin instead. He spat at me. I don't really care. He tried to jip me again. I thought him getting offended might make him think about my situation and how he might be able to relate, but it obviously didn't work. Richard walked in today. He just stared at my poster for a bit before leaving. Maybe I can talk to him and see if he'll back me up and get our entire office upgraded. I've been wanting that gun for a while now. I can just taste it. Sometimes Broken gun like. Fancy features are what I want. Beanbag, beanbag, where are you? Tired money speaks. Stiff and tired, basketball refineries, good night. I'm really sorry. I'm still unable to find the medication. I wrote word salad in the afternoon, it seems. I'm doing better after taking my cocktail of pills. Richard broke his gun. That's why he came in yesterday. Huh. I'll ask the chief again if we can get a special order in. I want something like my fancy baby to be standard issue. I wouldn't mind something even crazier like the revolvers that Harry has on his wall. But maybe that's going too far. I'm only worried that Harry would get one of these suckers. He's already a kill shot with one of the pea shooters. I got pulled in by the chief today. He asked me about Harry. Seems like they're just doing a general evaluation. I answered pretty casually. They asked me if I knew about any evidence going missing recently. I'm able to say confidently that it wasn't Harry. I've only seen him pretty hard with booze anyway. I now think I'm seeing a unique pattern in the rug. It helped me clear my head and I think about certain people. Still, the medicine is gone and I don't like thinking like this. My headaches are back in full swing. Ah, is Nakamura mentally ill? They took Harry out of our case. They put in Michael Snyder. I hate that man. I cannot accept this. I refuse to ever work with him again, and I will force them to realize this. Somebody will understand. He's been cruel in some stuff recently, too. Keep masking jokes about issues that others still haven't clued in on. If he makes another one of these jokes, I'm going to blow a gasket. I hate him so much, and the position I'm in makes me feel like shit. Interesting. Smith wonders if Mike still has Christmas CD. I knew it! I was gonna say it because I was like, schizophrenia. So, when Nakamura doesn't take his medication, he starts to experience psychosis. Oh, great. But that doesn't mean that he gets violent just because he experiences psychosis. But it does make you wonder. Wait, what date was this? April 1st, 1991. Hmm. So, hmm. Buy more drinks from Walmart. Oh boy. Harry asked for papers again. Find them. Need a new bag of wrappers. Already out. Morning walk, 10:30ish. Paperwork for the rest of the day. Withdraw from bank before coming to the office. I'm supplying office donuts today. Used $20 found yesterday. Check with bank in the morning before office morning walk. 9:24. Interesting. Who the hell put the drugs in the what the fuck? Creation wares. That must be what someone used to put the drugs in the vent. How do we know what day it is today? Like, is it September 24th? Yeah, it's. Yeah. September 24th seems to be the last day. Oh, there's some money in here. Can I, like, click on anything? No. Bible, 2 decks of cards, $20. Didn't Nakamura find $20? Okay. Interesting. Make case to chief. Interesting. How to clean a gun. Let's close that up. Aw, the family. I'm guessing he was buying Halloween costumes. More money. Oh boy. I'm not sure. Was Harry Baker? Who was the dirty cop who died by the office? Was the gun killer using standard issue? Oh. Interesting. Let's look. Okay. Looks like the same fragments. No, wait, where's his office? These look really long. Like, can we see those? I can't open up the. Okay. Is there anything in this trash? Uh-oh. Oh, those are different shells. Wilder 9mm. Yeah. that definitely looks... Where is it? 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 Well, 9mm, right? No! I keep going into the wrong office. Wilder, 9mm. That was Richard. At least those were Richard's bullets. Hmm. Let's see, September 24th. Well, then the murder didn't happen on the 24th. It probably happened on the 27th. This is when the meeting happened, so 9/26. Oh, so the 24th was the last day for turnkeys over to Nakamura. Was that the last day for Harry? Meet with Carl Tristan. Interesting. Oh, wow. Hmm. Oh, I thought I saw something shiny over here, but guess not. Well, that was a gunshot. Like that was a casing left behind. 9mm Wilder. Okay. So who was shooting in here? Are there any casings anywhere? Hmm. It's interesting that there are no casings on the floor or in the wall here. Another thing that's interesting is that the blood here is very dark. $9.27. Fern needs water, take morning walk, unlock office and open equipment lockers. Sorry. Lunch with Jimmy, he's paying. 9:26. Okay, nothing in here? Or oh. Huh. All these shells. not the 9mm. This is all glass, which means that they were shot from outside. You would think that this glass would at least be bulletproof. Well, no. Like, yes, there was definitely a gunshot that was shot from outside. And that's why we have a bullet here. But also, we have several casings here, which would have been dispelled from the gun directly from the inside. So what the hell's going on? Wait. Oh. So those other bullets are the Trents. 50 AE. Yeah. 9mm. Does that mean... This is really confusing me. Okay, we can't... For those with the revolver, remember your fire bullets leave their casing inside the revolver. The actual rotating chamber should be cleaned more often than other weapons because of this. Oh. Hold on. It's not. No. Was the gun the killer using standard issue? Who died by the office doorway? Let's figure that out. Oh wait, who was the prisoner? Okay, these were the interviewing detectives. This is back in March. We're in 1998, right? – Hmm. Gabriel Mead, Hannah Tebis. Hey, that's a name. Sometimes we contact. Mm. As Miss Tebis has moved on from working at the facility, we have interest in seeing if she can be more forthcoming. Her contract may be over, but her clauses still go on for another few years. She seems very genuine about her testimony. I've seen the name Tebis before. Meet with Miss Tebis. So this must be Michael. This must be Michael Snyder's body. Hmm. Oh wow. Bullet up here. And then the time. So it really was what, 6 p.m.? Hmm. Yeah. So Hannah Tebus is the only person that shows up on here. And I believe in other people's information. Nakamura. Where's Mike? Michael Snyder. Oh, I didn't read this one, I don't think. Grab Carl Tristan for questioning. Okay. Hmm. Baker and Nakamura for lunch, September 12th. Are Jimmy and Dick Baker and Nakamura? Let's see. Hold on. Let's just check that out. September 12th. Oh, this one doesn't go back that far. Hmm. How about in Nakamura's? No, that's right. He didn't write anything in that one. Yeah, September 12th. Or she had his parties quiet, get things done. Mike doesn't have a kind shred. And then Mike. Hmm. Also, don't trust Nakamura until you know that he actually has his wallet on him. So, yeah, they definitely didn't like each other. Wow. I went shooting with Dick today. His standard carry broke. If only I could get the security video feed for that. I've been pestering him about requesting a new one the other week. I think I'll be able to have a good rapport with Phil. He seems like he's grown in the area. He was arrested with our team's hockey jersey on, but also like 30 pounds of marijuana. Seems to be a decent guy from his wife and brother's statements. Just down on his luck. He's also using a little of what he was dealing. That's rule number one. Just don't touch what you sell. It always makes things harder, but at least I have a few jokes that I think he'll be able to laugh at. I just have to make sure Nakamura doesn't screw with this. He needs to keep quiet when I'm trying to connect with Phil. We're not doing any sort of act. We're keeping everything straight. So, yeah, I'm going to bet that Michael was the corrupt cop. Mike, Darren, Dick, and then. But who was Jimmy? And where did I see that name? I know I saw it, right? Call witness number 3 for case 1. Nakamura opened up the morning of the 25th. Witness 3 for case 1. Let's see who witness 3 is. Scott Bayer. Mm. Is that how this works? Witness number 3? Like, I'm not sure because it's not really. Uh, my flight leaves tomorrow evening. I ain't staying around here. I need to meet with him face to face. Huh. And he did have that flight record. Ah, these are for the headaches. Hmm. They're watching. Check with bank in the morning before office morning walk. 10:30. Morning walk 10:30ish. Paperwork for rest of the day. Need new back of wrappers already out. Go Snyder. Which prisoner was in interrogation room 1? So Carl Tristan, maybe? The Moon Cafe. I'm pretty sure someone mentioned something about that. Let's see. Carl Tristan. I don't see that name in here anywhere. Detective in charge is requesting all pertinent info to be redirected to his folder only. Michael Snyder. Yeah. All right. Here's my guess. Whoa. Phil. I went shooting with Dick today. His standard carry broke. From NLSJ. Let's see. Whoever was being interrogated should be... Yeah, lunch with Dick and Jimmy. Meet with Tevis. Discuss the Carl Tristan situation. No Jimmy today. Case sensitive. Let us say that it was Carl Tristan. Who died by the office doorway? My assumption is that Harry Baker was actually not here. Kyle Baker. Yeah. Harry Baker was actually not here at this time. Um, oh, so I kind of didn't really read this right, but so he's sending his son a birthday gift. And the gift that he gave him was the 5th Cavalry Union Medal. Well, why would it be that big though? Yeah, there's no way that it's that, like, you can't actually like put a gun on there though, I don't think, because of the size of it. Well, like, I don't think so. I'm having trouble believing that. But what would he be sending that would be that big? Catch my drift? Like, what would he be sending? I think that is this revolver. Okay, we read up on the MacArthur case. Keep an open mind. To Kyle Cropper from Harry Baker. It's only 4 pounds. Mm. SN. Maybe the SN was just him being drunk. Yeah, I think he was sent home. Harry in charge of watching over prisoners. Well, that kind of blows a hole in my theory. Um, Oh, Baker is officially on paid leave. Please refer to Snyder for respective cases. So S is in F. SN. What does that even mean? S is in F. Hmm. Like, I'm not making a connection. Carl Tristan. He was waxing his swords. Hmm. September 18th. When was this? No, no, no. No, 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 no. No. No, I don't think that it's swords. Because this was in August. You know what? I am going to say that it is a rifle. Just because I had to look up with cavalry menus. They do use swords, or they did use lances, depending on the time. But I think it makes most sense that it would be like a rifle or a gun. And I'm going to say that Richard was the first to die by the office. Richard Bolts. I choose you. But then something doesn't make sense. Because if Harry wasn't here, then that means that that's not really possible that there were 6 people that got murdered. So let's look at this again. Let us say that this is Richard. Richard was shot and killed. Let us say that this was Michael. there anything in this room that could have been used as another weapon? Because there are like no gunshots in here. And could this one be a suicide? Looks like he's grabbing his neck. Okay, so I'm going to say 5 people were murdered. Because this looks like a suicide. That looks like murder. Murder. Definitely a murder. Also a murder. Hmm. The bullet came in. Hmm. Yeah, we're going to change that to 5. And so who would it be that was by the office door? No. Let me see those other bullets. They are 9mm Wilders. Which means that Richard shot those bullets. Which means that he could not have died there. So it had to be Harry Baker. Okay, I'm ready to submit. I'm not really sure about any of this. Ah,
Well done. You
4 to
passed this
7.
case file.
Yeah, that was really hard. Like, that was all over the place. Like, it was really hard to tell where I was going with any of that because there was just so much to read, so many things to look at. It's just kind of difficult to tell, like, where you're really standing with things. And you can't really, like, put things on a checklist like you could in the demo. So that's interesting. But I am going to end it here since this is, that was a long case, like, for me. And I will continue later. Thank you so much.